students! Welcome to Online 1300. I want to briefly walk you through what you can expect as far as navigating Blackboard. And if you have experience with an online course, especially at HBU, you do not have to watch this video. But if you're brand new or you're unsure, I'm just going to walk you through what you'll find here, where you begin, and what you should start with. The very first thing you should do is go to Start Here once you're logged in. And here you'll find my welcome video, information technology services information, should you run into any technical issues throughout the course. Your hardware and software requirements, this is a document. Let me just show you that briefly. So make sure that you have all of these system requirements. There's also a video tutorial on how to work in Blackboard groups. We will be doing a short group project in this course. Very low pressure, but just to show you what the group is like, the group settings within the course. Also, we'll be using a program called Respondus Lockdown Browser for one of the quizzes in this course. So you'll want to be familiar with how to download that program and how to use it. Also under Start Here is a sample Respondus quiz, so you can become familiar with how to use that. We will be studying APA formatting resources for research projects. And also there's a folder here called Blackboard Tutorials. So here you will find pretty much everything you'll need to know about using Blackboard within this folder. And I'll just show you. They're all videos. Now, additionally, you have announcements on this side panel. So weekly, sometimes in the middle of the week, but pretty much every Sunday night or Monday morning, I will post an announcement and you will see what to expect for that week, and I'll make comments on how everyone's doing. If you have any questions or issues that come up, I might address them in the announcements if I'm finding a lot of students having the same question, that kind of thing. So always check the announcements page. Right now there aren't any because this is a brand new course, but here you will find them by clicking on announcements. They also go to your email, your HBU email, so make sure you're checking that daily. Next, you'll want to check out course content. Here is where you will live for the next 8 weeks. First, you'll want to pull up the syllabus and course schedule. Some of you may benefit from printing these out so that you have hard copies, but they're always available here within our course if you need to take a look electronically. And you will find we do not have a required textbook for this course. Everything is within Blackboard. But you will find our topical outline. And down here we have our grading scale. There's a lot of information in the syllabus, so make sure that you read over this. And additionally, we have our course schedule, and here you will find what assignments we have, when they're due within that week, and how many points they are, and also how long you can expect to spend on each assignment, including the reading and study. So make sure you look over those documents. Again, that's under course content and then course syllabus and schedule. Next, before Wednesday of the first week, you will want to make sure you have looked over those documents and gone into Module Week 1, Reading and Study, and looked over the document here, the 10 pillars. We also have a couple of websites to check out and 2 presentations. The HBU resources presentation is especially important because you will be using this information in a couple of your assignments for this week. Additionally, before Wednesday or by Wednesday evening, you'll want to go into Learning Activities and Assessment within the Module Week 1 folder. And you'll want to take this course attendance review. This is just 3 questions, and it asks, have you looked over the syllabus, and things like that. So make sure you take that little quiz by Wednesday evening of the first week. By Sunday of the first week, you'll also want to go to our introduction discussion board and just tell us a little bit about yourself. If you could include an image, that would be awesome. It does not have to be a photograph. It can be an avatar or something else that you feel represents you. And then also, we already have some in there. Also, you want to make sure that you are responding to your classmates in order to build community and encourage one another. You'll also find that we have a discussion board other than the introduction discussion board, and this is where we assess your knowledge on HBU's resources. So that presentation I showed you in the reading and study folder, here's where you'll tell us what you've learned from it. I've also added a practice assignment link, and this is just for those of you who are nervous about uploading things to Blackboard your first time around. You can go in here, no pressure, it's not graded. You can go in and just mess around with writing a submission. So you can use this little text box that's provided when you click on Write Submission. Or you can go to Attach Files, browse your computer, and upload a document, and then click Submit on the bottom right here. And I will see what you upload, but I will not grade it. I'll just give you a 0 and say received, just so you know that it worked. But that's just a little practice there. So each week you'll see I post an announcement. I'll explain what we have upcoming. You'll go into the module week folder, check out the reading and study. Usually it's just presentations, but there might be some documents or websites to visit. And then you'll go and show us what you've learned in the learning activities and assessment folder. You'll do that every week. I want to encourage you to try to stay on track. I am a very gracious grader. If I see that you've submitted your work and that you've done your best, you will get a good grade. If you submit it late, I might have to take a couple points off. I'm not really harsh with that because I know that you're just learning how to navigate our online courses and you have a lot going on. But I want to caution you, it's hard to catch up. So try to stay on track. Try to turn in your assignments on time based on our course schedule, because when it gets to the end of the course, I can't accept anything past the last day of class. So you'll want to make sure you're getting everything in. If you submit everything, you will get an A in this class. It's that simple. If you submit everything and you do your best on everything, you will get an A. Because the important thing to me is that you've learned and that you've taken the time to absorb the material. I want you to understand all this information because I know it will benefit your college career and beyond. So if you take the time to absorb the material and show me what you've learned, you will get an A and you'll do awesome. And I'm excited to go on this journey with you. One other thing, you can get to the discussion boards from the learning activities and assessment folder, as you see here, by clicking on it. But you can also get to it on the left-hand panel here by clicking on discussion board, and you'll see all of our discussion board forums for the whole course. So if you are the type that wants to get ahead, that's fine. Feel free to go into the reading and study and learn what you need to learn in order to participate in the discussion forums early. Otherwise, you can just stay on the weekly schedule. You'll also access groups from this left-hand panel here. You can access it from the learning activities and assessment folder or from here. If you click on groups, you'll see your group only. This is all of the groups available, but the first week of class, I'm going to enroll you in one of these groups along with a few other classmates, and you'll work together on a small project. Additionally, you can click on Blackboard Help for Students, and it will take you to Blackboard's website, and there's a ton of information here. And one other thing I want to highlight is my information is found under About Your Professor. So you'll find my email, my cell phone number, and just a little bit of information about myself. So if you have a question you want to email me, you can just click right here. It's lkrieger@hbu.edu. You can also text me. I don't mind texts at all. For a phone call, I would prefer for it to be scheduled simply because I have 4 kids and I don't want them screaming in the background when I'm trying to help you. So it would be easier for me to schedule either a phone call or some kind of Zoom or Blackboard Collaborate video conference. Let's see, what else can I show you real quick? If you want to see how you're doing as far as attendance, I take attendance every Monday to see have they participated in this last week. And that means submitting an assignment. If you have not, then you'll be marked as absent. And that just helps us keep track of, are you actually engaged in this course? If it goes unchecked for a while, you're not participating, then we do report it to the university, and you may be contacted just to make sure you're doing okay, see if there's anything we can help with, that kind of thing. But also for financial aid purposes, especially the first week, if you do not participate by, I believe it's Thursday, you might be dropped from the course due to financial aid rules. So be sure you are, keeping up with this course and participating. So that's under attendance. You can see what that looks like. You can also go to My Grades. I don't know if it's going to show. It won't have any grades because this is my view, but you can see the assignment name, the rubric, if you're curious what the rubric looks like for an assignment. And you can also see over here your grade on the right hand side and how many points it's worth. So make sure you're checking this every now and then. If you notice, hey, I submitted that, but I don't have a grade. It may be that I haven't graded it yet. I try to grade within 3 to 5 days of you submitting it. But say, for example, it's a discussion board forum. Our replies aren't due until the following week for most of these. So it may be that I haven't graded it yet because I cannot grade it until you've submitted your replies. Or it may be that it's a longer project and I need a few more days to grade it. But if it's been a week and you still don't have a grade, do email me or text me and let me know, because it's possible it didn't submit right. And I don't want you to not get points for something that you honestly submitted. So just be checking this for that kind of thing, and be in communication with me. That's the best way to keep everything on track. And I look forward to the next 8 weeks. If you have a question at any time, feel free to email me or text me, and we'll get it solved. Take care.